carriage as far back as you can. Good. Forward. So both legs stay straight, back knee can stay down. Yes, and you keep that back knee down. That's it, good. If you need a little bit more room, wiggle your right foot forwards more. If you feel like you're putting the back of the reformer. Yeah, we are on a blue, so it's going to feel a little bit lighter on the stretch. If you want to swap to a red for a bit more stability, you can. Oh, you want a green? And then we can also take that right arm, and as we push back, we can thread through to reach the railings on the other side. As we come in, we can lift that arm up. Okay, we're going to come round to the other side and repeat that on the other side.
You've got to go back to me now.
Yeah, feeling yourself out. So bending the right knee to begin with, pushing the carriage back. As we do so, we're going to sort of look up, arch that back into extension as we move forwards. Again, for that little bit of flexion. Nice. Back knee down. That's it. Good, just whilst we're stretching. Good, so yeah, as you push back there, try and bend the front knee and look up. That's it, so you're going into extension, pushing the hips forwards. Lovely. Good. So you'll stretch more with less springs. So really, you can stretch a bit more. Does that feel okay?
Look up when you come in.
Yeah, look up when you push back and then look down when you come in. Lovely, and then we can start straightening that front leg, so we're pushing back into the hamstring stretch. Again, if anyone feels like it's too unstable on that blue, you can swap it for a red, but the blue allows us to stretch a little bit further. And we can look down as we're doing this one, as we're stretching back, because we're stretching those muscles through the back of the leg. So just straightening the front leg. And if you want to, you can take the left arm, thread it through the gap as you push back, open it up towards the ceiling as the carriage comes in.
Did you get the time you wanted?
I think so.
Did you have a goal?
I think we wanted to do it in under an hour and a half.
Yeah.
We did it in an hour and 22.
Brilliant. That's really good.
Quite pleased for our first
Yeah.
day.
Impressive.
I think I want to do the women's one next day rather than the mixed doubles.
Funny.
Light weights.
What are we doing there?
A high rocks.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
Is it fun?
Yeah. It's fun.
How far do you run when you do the
8 kilometres. So
You
you
want to
do
do it again? That definitely is, shows you.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Or
You
you
know,
can
get
get a bit mad. Right, let's bring that carriage in then. So we're going to go for some normal lunges now. So yeah, let's go around the other side just to even things out. Okay, so normal lunges. We are lifting the back knee, lunging forwards over the front leg, standing the carriage in. So lunge the carriage back, stand the carriage in without the bar if we can. So lunge the carriage back, stand the carriage in, lift that back knee. Lovely, and we're getting those hips as low as we can. Good. Quite light on this blue, so we should feel our right leg, our standing leg doing lots of work. Lovely, keep looking up, even as we lunge down. Nice, use the bar as you need to. Good. Tummy coming down to that thigh. pushing back. We're going to hold it there for 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring the carriage in. Lovely. Let's push back for our second hold. So push back, lift the back knee as much as you can. Bend that front knee forwards for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the carriage in. Very good. Last hold then. We're going to push back. Hold it for 7, 6. Lift that back knee. Hips a bit lower if we can. Leaning forwards for 3, 2, 1. Very good. Continuing on the carriage now, with our hands on the foot bar. Just bring your foot bar down one. So hands on the foot bar, feet back against the shoulder pads. Shoulders over the wrists. Let's drop those hips down so our body's in a straight line, but then we're going to think a little bit about pushing away, rounding through the shoulders, lifting the belly button up, and then we're just pushing back and coming forwards. Good. Lovely. Nice, so really rounding through that back, tucking the tailbone under. Lovely, really nice. Thinking of moving those shoulder blades apart. This time when we come in, we're going to add our press up in. So when those shoulders get over the foot bar, lower the chest down, push up, and then we're pushing away. We're going to try and keep the elbows in today for our push-ups. So squeezing those elbows into our side, pushing back as far as we can. Good. Okay, we're going to push out to hold now. So push out as far as you can. We're going to hold it there for 3, 2, 1. Bring the carriage in, lower the chest down to the bar. We're going to hold it there for 3, 2. Rather than pushing up, you're going to keep low and push away. Push the carriage back, keeping low. Lovely. And then straight arms, bring the carriage in. Lower the chest down to the bar. Push away, keeping the chest low. Straight arms to bring the carriage in. Lower the chest down. Push away, keep low. Straight arms, carriage in. Lovely. So a couple more of these. So lower the chest down. Push away. Straight arms to bring the carriage back in. Really, you didn't have to go quite down low. So push back. That's it. Bring the carriage in and then just go chest down to the bar. onto the foot bar. And we're going to go back into our long spine, knees down. So just pushing back and coming forward. Or yeah, lower. Yeah. Makes it push the carriage away. Lovely, come back in. Add that push up in. Push the carriage away. Lovely, and then if we want to, we can add that press out again. So we're going to lower the chest down to the bar. Keep low as we push out. Arms straight to bring the carriage back in. Chest down to the bar. Keep low as we push out. Arms straight to come in. Lovely. Try to keep those elbows in as much as we can. Good. Good, we're just going to go for a few more here. Okay, bring the carriage in again. We're going to take our bottom down towards your heels for your child's pose stretch. Lovely. And then keep those hands on the bar. We're going to have our feet back against the shoulder pads. And we're going to go for our knee stretches. So chest stays down. We're just pushing the carriage back and bringing it in again. That's it, lovely. So chest stays down, knees out, knees in. Good. Arms blocked out, so arms straight. Good. Good. Keep the chest down for me. That's it, chest down, and then just bring the knees in. That's it. Good. Knees in, knees out. We're going to do some of our tiger stretching, which is when we come into a bit of extension. If you feel like you need a bit more support for this, you can go up to your red spring. But yeah, I'll talk us through it. So you can go for your red, or you can leave them on your blue. So we are going to be in that child's pose stretch to begin with. And then we're going to push the carriage all the way back, keeping the chest low. We're going to keep the arms straight, bring the carriage into the stopper, lifting our head and chest up. Lovely, push all the way back to the stopper. Bring those knees in for the sort of child's pose stretch, carriage into the stopper. Lovely, push back again. And then we are going to bring the tummy into the foot bar, looking up. Push all the way back again, keeping the tummy low to the springs. And then bring those knees in. Lovely, really nice. Push back. Tummy into the stopper, looking up. Arms straight, push back. Keep looking up. Keep the thighs low. And then knees in. Pushing back. Good. Okay, yeah, really nice. Good. Out. So we're trying to get the carriage as much to that stopper as we can. When we're doing that extension work, so tummy into the bar, carriage into the stopper, looking up. Lovely. Keep those arms locked. Excellent. Okay, let's push all the way back then. Push all the way back. And then all together, we're going to bring the carriage in for a hold. So tummy to the bar, look up. Tummy to the bar, look up. As much to the stopper as we can. Lower those hips, look up. Lovely, that's it. Push all the way back again for me. Keep the hips low, look up. We're going to come in again for another hold. Keep those hips low to the bar, looking up. Option to try and lift the knees here. Can we lift lunge position. We're still filming. So hands are going to come on the foot bar. We're going to go for our flamingo. So hands on the foot bar, left foot back on the shoulder pad. Both legs locked out. We're going to push the carriage back and then bring the carriage in.
Almost like spring with the fingers.
Oh, if you've still got a blue on, you might want to add your red. So red and the blue is going to be our easiest level of flamingo. One leg is moderate. If you're feeling strong, you can keep just your blue. Yeah, both legs locked. We're just pushing the carriage back. Bring the carriage in. As you bring the carriage in, feel that right leg wants to float. And we're doing flamingo, so that right knee is coming up. Good. Into your armpit. Bottoms are going up, so almost into that sort of pike position.
It's tough on the low bar.
It is hard on the low bar, yeah, definitely. So if you want to bring your bar up, you can as well. It's all tougher on the lower bar. It takes the tension off the springs. That's it. Good. So bottoms up, into that pike position. That's it. Nice. Head down, carriage coming into the stopper. We're going to go for one hold in a few reps. So take a little breather if you need to. Keep going if you don't. Okay, push the carriage all the way back there. And then we're just going to come in for one hold. So bring the carriage in, cut that knee up for 3, 2, 1. And release back. Well done, guys. And we're going to come back into that kneeling position with our hands on the foot bar. Lovely. We are going to leave our red and our blue on. We've got a red and a blue on for a full long stretch this time. You can leave it on your red. Again, that's going to be slightly harder. Lighter is harder. So feet back against the shoulder pads. Good. And then if we can, you're going to lift up into your full plank position. Again, it's going to be harder with the lower foot bar. We won't do many of these. And then see if we can push back for that full long stretch. Pushing the carriage as far back as you can. If you normally do it on the red, you might find with the lower foot bar that you need to add a blue. Just because, like I said, the foot bar being lower means we've got less tension on the springs to start with. Really nice. We're thinking about rounding through that back, moving the shoulder blades apart. Look down a little bit. Keep the belly button lifted as we move in and out. So gravity is going to be trying to pull you down into that extension position, and we're going to keep the belly button lifted, keep the tailbone tucked into that flexion position. Lovely. Really nice. Okay, we're just going to go for a couple more. Lovely stuff. Really good. Good. Okay, bring the carriage in then, and we're going to step down to the left side for our flamingos. Sorry, I know this is risk heavy, guys. We're nearly there. Hands on to the foot bars, right foot back against the shoulder pad, and we're going to lunge back and bring the carriage in, back leg straight. As we bring the carriage in, feel that left leg starting to lift. Nice, lovely flamingos. Good, trying to get those bottoms up into that pike position. Good, yeah, definitely. We're going to do a few more before we come into our hold. Lovely. So let's push back and then come in. You're going to hold there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, everyone. Give your wrists. Give your wrists a shake. We haven't got any wrist stuff in the next bit. have done a bit of cardio already. Okay.